Welcome to Dark Knight Films Gaming.
And another video game night. Tonight, I will be reviewing AEW Fight Forever, released in 2023 through THQ Nordic and Yukes software. Now, this game was a breath of fresh air amongst the numerous variations and versions of the WWE games, with the latest being the 2K series. Now, last one I got in this series was WWE 2K 18 on PlayStation 4. And it was okay. It had glitches in it that you could get around those glitches at least. They were never patched before the next in the series, number 19, was released, which was an even bigger glitch-filled mess than what 2018 was. And of course, just like all the 2K games, it removed stuff that was in 18 that I liked, that I was like, screw that. That's like a downgrade. And then 2K20 ended up just completely being a broken mess, so bad that 2K just went a whole year without releasing a new WWE 2K game. And then when they came back, it was just same shit. They promoted it as, here, this is new. This is completely new. The same shit. It was a total lie, as usual. So I've just grown so tired of the whole 2K series games. So when AEW Fight Forever was announced that it would be this throwback game to the N64 games, such as WCW NWO World Tour, WCW NWO Revenge, WWF WrestleMania 2000, WWF No Mercy, and if you're into importing Japan games like I was on Nintendo 64, you also had the Japanese versions of the US games, in which there was the Virtual Pro Wrestling and Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, which both of those were excellent and far surpassed the American release. So when it was announced that these games would be that style with that same gameplay, I was excited. Kenny Omega was a big supporter and wanting to get Yukes and THQ into this thing to make the game feel like those N64 games. And to be honest, I think mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, Kenny. This game is absolutely amazing. The grappling system is pretty much almost exactly like the Nintendo 64 games. And that's good, because those games were the best playing wrestling games ever made. A SmackDown versus Raw for a while did pretty good and was a worthy successor to those games. But once 2K, the 2K series started, instead of having THQ involved, it just became a mess. But this game, I like what they plan going forward in the future with this one, because it will have additional modes added, additional match types added, additional wrestlers added to it, as it will not be, from what they say, and I hope they remain to their word on that, it will not be a yearly game. I mean, the name of the game is AEW Fight Forever, which means this game could be continuously updated and upgraded throughout the coming years, which is a good idea. And that is what 2K did not ever understand. They just figured, here, just throw out this game, support it for about a year. Oh, it's not supported anymore. Now you've got to buy the other game. Fuck you. I'm not paying $60 every fucking year when you downgrade the game instead of upgrading it. I mean, screw that. Screw that. So, I like what they've set up here. Match types are fun. All of them are. Singles matches. They have many different singles matches with regular singles matches. Lights out matches, which are fucking awesome. I mean, there is nothing more satisfying in a wrestling game than pouring out thumbtacks and doing moves onto these thumbtacks and seeing them piercing and impaling the bodies of the wrestlers you're slamming onto them. That is something that WWE has never, ever had. And they had fucking Mick Foley in a lot of these games. I mean, what the fuck? But, yeah, I mean, tag matches are pretty good. If they're not too fun, the tag matches are not too fun in the Road to Elite career kind of mode in the game, because you don't have the option to change your computer playing partner to where when you tag, you automatically take over that character. You can do that in Exhibition, thankfully. Yeah, tag matches are pretty fun. The exploding barbed wire match is pretty fun. It is really hard, though. I mean, if you let somebody knock you into that barbed wire, you are going to be fighting like hell to try and come back. But fortunately, in most of my matches on there, I knocked the hell out of the dude and got him up against there and messed him up bad. Yeah. Overall, I mean, it has singles matches, tag matches, 3-way, 4-way, and then you have the Casino Royale Battle Royal, which is a really, really fun mode, and it's different than the Royal Rumble mode in a way that there are 4 competitors in the ring that represent a card. Like on a deck of cards, there's, the spade, the ace, all of the card representations, and the wrestlers come out based on what card they drew. So that's an interesting way of doing a Battle Royale, Royal Rumble style match. And, but yeah, I mean, ladder matches are pretty fun and cool because they have a really nice way. I never did like the way that the 2K series did the ladder matches. I really enjoy this one a lot more. It is much better system, and this game is much more pick up and play. So if you have a hard time figuring out those 2K games or anything, this is much more an easy game to pick up and figure out. And if you've played the N64 games, you are going to be right at home in this game. But yeah, Road to Elite is a nice mode. Like I said, I will be doing a future video down the road of me playing as my character in there, and I'll give you a little bit more history on that character when we do that video. But yeah, that's coming too. But yeah, I love this game, and I just look forward to the many new updates and additions that they add to this game within the coming months and years and everything. And I hope they, keep their word and do not go and make another game in this series and just stick with what they have already established and just constantly upgrade and update it. But my rating on AEW Fight Forever, I will give this game a 8.0 out of 10 currently. Now, as they add new stuff to the game, I might do a revision of this review and everything, and it might raise, but I'm really looking forward to future content on this one. So, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep interest, and you want to get people into it. And I just absolutely love the way that every character is unique, and they feel like the characters in the real wrestling. They have their unique quirks, their unique style, their unique, even voices. The voices are in this that like the real wrestlers came in and did voices so that whenever somebody gets knocked down and you're hearing the sound of them, or whatever, it's the, pretty much most of them, you can tell that is that wrestler's real voice in there. And that is something that 2K games, SmackDown versus Raw, none of those other games have ever done. So yeah, this game is groundbreaking in a lot of ways. So if you have not checked this one out, please do so. I really am enjoying this game and everything. And if you've enjoyed this review, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to click that bell icon so that you can be notified about future videos. So, thanks for watching.